The passage of time is for sale. Commercial television sells time. Time carefully measured in seconds. Time bought by the makers and purveyors of 6,100 products throughout the nation, seeking your attention 44 times a day. The Chicago chapter of the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences brings you this second in a series of shows about Chicago's television industry with a message from the sponsor.
So let's say that somewhere along the line, a writer has set the idea in words, and that an artist has taken that verbal idea and expressed it in visual images. And let's say that after many changes of idea and image, both the agency team and the client they represent have agreed on the plan, the preparation. Perhaps by now a composer has added the dynamic music, and the commercial is ready for filming at one of Chicago's many studios. Chicago's picture makers top the list of those who know how. Fred, you gotta be careful around here.
Well, there's a lot of activity.
It's big.
Well, you gotta have a lot of space, Jim, to shoot in. You need big stages.
Uh-huh.
Let's see, we're shooting here in 3 on tabletop photography.
Well, what's tabletop photography?
Well, it's shooting food close-ups and things that fill the whole screen.
Oh, yeah. Apparently you're having an audition, huh?
Jim, you'll be amazed how many people are working on a 1-minute commercial when we get inside. They should stop shooting in a moment. We can go on in. Well, let's have a cigarette, because this could go on for some time. Up, there it is. Oh, pardon me.
A lot of pretty people, too.
Yeah. Well, now, this is stage 1, Jim.
Boy, there's sure a lot of people.
Well, it takes a lot of people to make a picture. I think I can name them for you. There's the director and his assistant, and the agency producer double-checking the original storyboard. There's makeup and the dancer. There's a studio mechanic laying down smoke for a cloud effect. And there's the camera crew dollying in. There at the camera is your first cameraman. To his left, following focus, is his assistant. What you don't see is the choreographer who plotted this dance movement, or the composer who wrote the number, or the sound engineers who recorded it. Well, actually, this is only a part of them, Jim. After the film leaves here, there are a lot more involved in it.
More?
Oh, yes. The film, actually, from this stage, goes into processing and sound dubbing and mixing and cutting and editing and interlocks and all these stages. But let me show you.
Okay.
Right.
Boy, that teamwork is amazing, Fred.
Well, it takes a lot of work.
Fantastic.
To get it organized.
Mr. Niles, your people from Cleveland just came in about an hour early.
Oh. Well, would you mind showing Jim around the studios, and I'll catch up with you a little later?
Sure, I'll be glad
Appreciate
to.
it. Thanks.
Thanks, Fred.
My name is Bart.
Hi. Russ Young was right. Show business and advertising do meet head-on in a film studio. Young bested we look at a tabletop shot. And in short order, I found myself looking down at 4 pancakes, the exact right size for the plate, the right color of brown for the camera, with the butter centering the design and the syrup being laid out in the way Picasso might have done it. In order to get that early in the morning, aren't they good to eat look, the butter must melt without making the cakes look soggy. So they reached for a home type to settle in torch, and that took care of that. Something was wrong. It didn't look hot enough. You're right. That's an ordinary cigarette, an ordinary straw, and that's cigarette smoke. But to the camera, it will look like heat. I learned it takes great care to make these 2-second shots. But I also found out it takes infinite patience to direct a young lady of 6 who thinks the lights are too bright.
Do you have something in your eye?
No, it's the sun hurts me.
Well, I'll tell you, after we get through in a little while, we'll turn off all the lights and it's just like the sun going out, okay? Okay, now you hold the bread again, and then after we get ready, then You'll set the bread down right over here, and then you'll look at the pretty flowers, okay? All right, now, we're just about set. All ready? All right, now you stay right there and watch and I'll listen to what I tell you. Oh, all set. Here we go. All right, Laird. Now, quiet, gentlemen. Roll it.
23, 21, 127.
Okay, Laird. Now, all set. Good smile, honey. Now, look at the bread. Now, set the bread down. No, don't look at me. Cut. Laird, put the bread down and come over here, dear. Come around this way. Okay. Oh, we're doing good. But we got to do it better, huh? Can we do it better? Now, I tell you, when you set the bread down, I want you to look at the bread with a big smile because you like to eat it. You really like to eat that bread. And then I want you to look at the flowers and everything else. All right, now you go back and do it again for me.
I'm not gonna put up the. I'm not really gonna take the bread.
Oh, sure, you're gonna hold it for me. You go back there and I'll show you how to do it this time. That's it, girl. Okay, all right. Okay, honey, that's it. Now set the bread down. Oh, no. Cut.
Craft, talent, precision, and patience are all very important here. But I was to find out just how important good taste and discrimination and common sense are in this business. They were finishing an audition on the next stage. In this case, the team consisted of a client, an advertising man, and a director.
Tell us, have you done any other cosmetic commercials recently?
No, it's been mostly high fashion work for the last 6 months.
I see. Is that the way you usually wear your hair?
No, I can change it 6 or 7 different ways. Would you like to see?
Yes, please.
Wilhelmina, do you have any formal apparel that would be suitable for this particular job?
I think you will like what I have.
Oh, Lloyd, here's an interesting one.
I like that.
This is very elegant, Wilhelmina, but tell us, do you have anything simpler than this as well? We may want a more severe shot.
Yes, I have several.
Would you do me a favor, Wilhelmina? Would you go back there and stand in the light once again, please?
I'd love to.
Would you show us your left profile? That's the first girl I've seen that turned the right way. Uh-huh. All right. Would you come back and sit down for us now, please? Wilhelmina, we'll have some sort of a decision by 5:30, and we'll call your agent, and they in turn will call you and let you know.
Yes, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Goodbye.
Thank you, Wilhelmina.
Bye.
Jerry, would you go get the co-eds, please?
Right, we'll do.
Well, fellas, what do you think?
Well, I've never used her before, but I rather like her.
I think she'd be great for this job.
Well, she's certainly attractive and different, and it would be nice to be going with a new face for a change. But Lloyd, it'll be your responsibility if you feel you can handle this girl.
Well, I don't think we'll have any trouble with her.
All right?
Okay, fine. Look, remember that reaction we rehearsed a little bit earlier? We'd like to try it once again, okay? All right, fine. You ready? All right, okay, here we go. You're looking the other way. Good. Ready? Action.
Hi.
Oh, that was good. Let's do it once more and lower your voices just a little bit. And let's put a little bit more, a little more Marilyn Monroe and a little more oomph into it. You know what I mean. Okay? All right, ready? Action.
Hi.
Oh, that was fine. All right, we'll be shooting this Wednesday. And Jerry will get in touch with all of you, okay? Right. Thank you.
When you visit a film studio in this town, you begin to realize that Chicagoans bring a particular kind of assurance and level-headedness to this business of making pictures for commercials. I remember that some commercials don't use live talent, or even many film shots of the actual product. They use artwork. So after young Barth and I took a little time out over coffee, he decided to open my eyes to another world. Another department in this studio, the art department. Here's an artist who's making a series of designs to the beat of the music. This is a world where cigarettes and cats are made to dance in perfect rhythm. And small tugboats drawn on celluloid talk back to large-sized ocean liners, Disney fashion. Here, the little tugboat is photographed 24 times a second. But later, when you see the film projected, Little Boat cuts quite a caper. No matter what the scene, it's grist for these wheels. The editor has the job of giving the whole show a certain flow and impact, a continuity. This machine is called a moviola. It can stop exactly where the editor wants it to. If he doesn't like a scene, he marks it for cutting. Now he looks at another strip of film, the close-ups. He lays the scene over the previous strip of film and carefully marks both it and the soundtrack. Now he's ready to make his cut. He puts the film in the splicer, scrapes the emulsion, puts some cement on it. We're ready to go again. Here's the old scene, greatly enhanced with the use of 2 new close-ups. And what might have been a dull scene gains added interest. We had a few seconds to spare before going into the screening room, so we caught an engineer and a director making a track for a picture. Not too far away, we had a look at 3 soundtracks, voice, traffic noise, and music being mixed together as one track. Married, as they say in the business. A very precise operation, this business of making commercials. But precise as it is, in the screening room, you feel the tension and excitement of a preview.
I think we're about ready to roll. Are you ready, fellas?
Yes, we are. Roll it, please.
Sorry. This is where the commercial would go if we were going to show you one. But we promised we wouldn't, so we won't. Signed, Irv Kupsinet.
Sorry you can't see the commercial we're looking at. What you can see is the interest and the concern of those who made it.
Well, how'd you like it?
Well, I think it was well written, well conceived, and executed technically. I think it's interesting. How about you, Fred? What do you think?
Well, the important thing at this point is whether it'll sell the merchandise, whether it'll move it in the marketplace. That's what it's got to do.
Cup, what do you think?
Well, Jim, the figures speak for themselves, and they sure speak eloquently. They show that television commercials do sell product. The making of television commercials is a vital and dynamic part of the Chicago scene. I'll take last year in television. More than $1.5 billion were spent on this medium. That's for the shows, the commercials, and the time. And a very large portion of that sum was spent right here in Chicago. Now, almost all the shows that you like, the dramas, the comedy shows, the quiz shows, the variety shows, and yes, even those conversation-type shows, are made and produced and packaged and conceived with the purpose in mind of informing you, of pleasing you, and bringing you that message from the sponsor. Thank you for watching.